Hi there, my name is Olivier. My portion of the project is being finished at 2 o'clock in the morning. It is slightly done at the last minute, so I am sorry, Dr. Miller. I'm not sorry, but I am sorry, but I'm not. I don't know what that means, but hopefully the class enjoys the video. Okay, goodbye. Hello, my goodness. Hello. Oh, is that you, Sohab?
Hello.
Is that you, my less than good student, Olivier?
Hey, what's up, man? How's it doing, Professor?
Yes, it is I, your good professor, Dr.
Oh, you
Rylem,
dope, dude.
spelled R-I-L-L-E-M.
Yeah, it's
If you
dope.
conveniently switch the R
Yeah.
and the M, it spells Miller,
Whoa.
which would hopefully spell out extra
Oh,
credit.
give us those points, dude.
Hmm?
Just give us those points, man.
Means extra credit, Dr.
Come on,
Miller?
man. Give us those points.
No, that's quite alright.
That's cool. We don't
Anyway,
need the points
my two
anyway.
students here, Olivier and
What up,
Sohab,
what
will
up, what up?
present
It's me,
presentation
Olivia.
on the occupation years in Japan
Yeah, we're gonna do
from
this.
1945 to
We're gonna
1952.
wreck it
You may
up.
begin.
Hey, my name's Olivia, and we're talking about the occupation years in Japan from 1945 to 1952. So Hub and I'll be like switching back and forth, talk about like major key points in the occupation stuff. So I mean, really, it's just my voice, just doing two different voices, because I can break the fourth wall like that. So in August in 1945, it like marked like a major turning point in history, because the USA, USA, so they dropped the atomic bomb on Japan twice. All right, so they did it like on the 6th, they did it on Nagasaki, and they did it on August 9th on Hiroshima, and then Japan was like, whoa, all right, well, we gotta surrender. And then on the 15th, guess what they did? They surrendered, yeah.
So on March 1946, 7 months after the occupation, the plan established by the Allies was that the United States,
USA.
yes, USA, the US main goals as reformers was to get rid of the totalitarian measures and laws and bring back democratic tendencies that had been created in Japan previous to the 1930s.
Yeah, the occupation was carried under the order of something called the Supreme Command of the Allied Powers, or in parentheses, like right here, escapee. So cool, right? And like the dude who's in charge of the whole reform was my main man, General MacArthur.
It must be noted that General MacArthur was not the only important man of this occupation. There was Prime Minister
Prime Minister Shidehara Kihiru.
It must also be noted that General MacArthur added his own variations of the Washington priorities. For example, the emphasis of emancipation of Japanese women. Number 1. The emancipation of the women of Japan through their
Enfranchisement.
that being members of the body politic, they may bring to Japan a new concept of government directly subservient to the well-being of the home.
Yo, so is it cool if I just wrap up the next 4 points, just so we can get a synopsis that kind of feel to it?
Yes, you may, Olivier.
All right, so number 2 is all about bringing some unions into the labor, so that way the men who are working can be like, yo, I want some money, and I don't want to be abused for it. And on top of that, be like, no more kids working, because that's not cool. So number 3 is opening of schools to more liberal education, and that way the people can think about their future and have knowledge, real knowledge, and they'll be like, nah, man, I'm not gonna serve the government. The government's gonna serve me, man, because power to the people. So number 4, right? They're just yeah, there'll be no more systematic stuff or of abuse, secret abuse. So that's no way, because you can't put fear into the people. They're just nah, fam, we're not having that. And number 5, right? They said yeah, Japanese economic will have no more monopolies. It's time to spread the money around. Everybody gets to have a piece of the pie. Hopefully it's apple pie, because I like apple pie.
Prime Minister Kijiro implemented these ideas into the Japanese cabinet, which he was a part of. Together, MacArthur and Kijiro created a pathway of establishing the basis of the Meiji Constitution and laws. The Constitution consisted of the following.
The preamble.
Within a nutshell, it is to say that the Japanese people realized that they had the job of taking care of its own people. As shown on page 811, we, the Japanese people, acting through our duly elected representatives in the National Diet, determine that we shall secure for ourselves and our prosperity the fruits of peaceful cooperation with all nations and the blessing of liberty throughout this land.
Chapter 2. Renunciation in War. So in a nutshell, Japan was like, yo, sorry for all the damages from World War II. So yeah, they were sorry. So under Chapter 2, it says, Article 9. Aspiring sincerely to an international peace based on justice and order, the Japanese people forever renounce war as the sovereign right of the nation and a threat or use of force as means of settling international disputes. In order to accomplish the aim of preceding paragraph, land, sea, and air forces, as well as other war potential, will never be maintained. The right of belligerency of the state will not be recognized.
The final segment which this video will be addressing is the fundamental laws of education. Article 1 addresses the aim of education. On page 814, education shall aim at the full development of personality, striving for the rear of the people, sound in mind and body, who shall love truth and justice, esteem individual value, respect labor, and have a deep sense of responsibility, and be imbued with an independent spirit as builders of a peaceful state and society.
Alright, so Article 3, Equal Opportunity in Education. The people should be given equal opportunities for receiving education according to their ability, and they shall be subject to education discrimination on account of race, creed, social status, economic position, or family origin. Which is kind of interesting because of the fact that, well, since a lot of this was like implemented by the US, they can't do it on their own soil. Questions, man. Maybe we're hypocrites. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're all funded by the government.
Olivier,
Yeah?
that is not that video. The final thing that we should add is Article 5. Men and women shall esteem and cooperate with each other. Co-education, therefore, shall be recognized in education.
The plan established by the Allies was that the U.S. would establish a policy for modern reformism.
Education shall aim at the full Education shall aim at the full
Education shall aim at the full development. Education shall aim at the full development. Why is it development? No. Education shall aim at the full development. Why is that word so weird now? And of all times, to be weird now. 3 o'clock in the morning. Education shall aim at the full development of personality, striving for the rearing of the more democratic and demilitarized Japanese. Okay. Yes. That's an awesome name to think about it. Shidahara Kihiru. He sounds like one of those like animers, like characters from like Cory in the House or something, man. It's dope.